this event or this action coming from the region is extraordinary. Because usually, may mga ganitong issues, they usually question the one who is in charge, but not this amount, no? So daghan kaayo ang unsa na-relieve tayo without, I think, kulang siya preliminaries. Yeah. And akong tanaw, you know, like the RD has provided a statement, but I would like to hear a comment from the ILG on you know, like a reason. Just gusto ko or even from the President, because as I said, ito kasi na issue, bumalik ito, this happened like, I think, a month ago. I declared drugs but never told anyone. I never ordered anybody from the police to do anything. It was a declaration coming from me, and I said, kung may papatay ako yun, kung may namatay ako yan. So, and they still, I do not know, but you know, pwede naman, we can behave like children and pretend that this is not politically motivated. We can pretend, you know. Pero yeah, I would like to get a comment from the ILG and maybe the President on what he thinks about this issue. Because these are hard-working policemen that they are questioning. You know, they have good track records and they have served the people of Davao since they became policemen. So, let's see what they think about this issue. Importante sa kuha nga madunggan po nako on what Secretary Abalos his take on this issue.
Masuspindi si Davao City Mayor Baste Duterte. Bakit? Okay, a few months ago, post yung first and second Maisug rallies, sabi na during the rally, sabi ni Mayor Baste, di ba? Mr. President, you are lazy and you lack compassion. Meron pa siyang ibang mga sinabi. Ayun, sinabi din niya na his father allowed their father to be buried. Gusto nilang ipakulong yung tatay niya. Ito. So, sometime in March, nagpadala ng letter ang DILG kay Mayor Baste for his disturbing and vulgar remarks. So sabi niya, natanggap ni Mayor Baste yung sulat na ito March 1, 2024. Nire-reprimand siya for his disturbing and vulgar remarks during a prayer rally in Cebu. Okay. Sinabi naman ni Mayor Baste, totoo naman, but sabi niya, he is just expressing his sentiments. Sabi niya, bahala sila. Mga sentimento daw niya yun, hindi niya naman intensyon, pero masama ang loob niya. And so, he gave way to the expression. Sabi niya rin, hindi niya babawiin yung mga sinabi niya tungkol dun sa dumaragsa na naman ang droga, ang illegal na droga, corruption, at saka criminality. Sabi niya, hindi daw niya babawiin yan, at sinabi pa niya na if you won't address that, it would directly affect the lives of ordinary Filipinos. Walang mangyayari sa atin. Hindi natin ma-improve ang mundo na ito. Hopeless na kung paano lang. At sinabi din niya, kung ang mga politiko ay nagpapataba lang ng bulsa, wala pong mangyayari kasi magiging continuous cycle yan. So, sabi niya, hindi daw niya babaguhin yung kanyang statement at hindi din niya babaguhin yung kanyang stand. Sabi niya, just because ni-reprimand siya. Sabi niya, I don't care if you fire me, it's okay with that. So yun po yung last na narinig natin from the DILG, na nire-reprimand siya for disturbing and vulgar statements. Pero para sa akin, ang sabi kasi ni Secretary Benjamin Abalos Jr., as public officials, we should always ensure that we conduct ourselves in accordance with the dignity of our office. O, andyan na nga ako sa dignity na yan. Gets ko yan eh. Pero walang nakalagay sa ating saligang batas na the moment you become a public official ay nababawasan na yung karapatan mo magsalita at magpahayag.